morning YouTube, welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday today, and what better day to take you through a full day. Hello? Still scared of the ball. I'm going to take you through a full day of eating from head to toe. I'm going to run you through a training session and how I stay on track by tracking everything easily, all from my phone. So after I've taken her for a walk and cleaned up her shit, and a black coffee, which you should, no, don't take that. That is mine. That is mine. Go on. I usually jump in here. The morning's the best in Dubai because obviously we're ahead of the world. If like most of my clients and all my team are in the UK and in Europe and in the US, so I get the full morning to myself, which is amazing. So my day kind of starts at like 12 and it ends a bit later, but it's not a bad thing, you know. So mornings are for me. So I'm going to have my black coffee, I'm going to get ready and show you what I eat. Current shape, if you're wondering, guys. Actually leaned up a little bit since my last video. I will be going through like a peptide stack that I've been using, but body composition is looking pretty solid. Waist is coming in, abs are popping. My arms, which are on a weaker spot, they're growing now. So pretty happy at the moment. But yeah, let's stop procrastinating and get to the gym. I'm trying to dry off every single morning. Such a beast. Apex predator. Yeah, you win.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control of me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring me back to me? Bring me back to me. 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 Bring me back.
So, meal one of the day is ready. This one I post all over my stories and everyone asks me what it is. They think it's some sort of crazy pancake. It is just an omelette, but I make it with milk, so it's fluffier. And if you put the lid on top of the pan, it helps it rise like a little cake. So it's gone down now a little bit, but then we've got some fruit, some Himalayan pink salt, and some honey. So 4 eggs in here. So what I'm going to do to track all of this, this is what I do every single day to stay on track. It makes life very easy. This is a life hack. Use this in my platform. So all you've got to do is literally go to your food diary and take a photo like so, and then it's going to work everything out. So this is just a game changer. If you're the person that travels a lot, you're on the go, or you have to eat out for business meetings, this is really going to help you stay on track, because usually it's the weekend when people mess up. Monday to Friday is when people can stay, in a routine. But if you're that person who has to go out on the weekend for whatever reason, or you just want to, this is really going to help hold you accountable to see what calories you should be eating, and then you'll be able to learn, what's kind of on your plate over time. You don't have to track forever. It's just for you to get accustomed to what's on your plate. Right, so everything is tracked. I'm going to do this for every single meal of the day just to show you. Right now, I'm going to nail this. I'm going to get to the gym, get a little workout in, and I'll take you through the rest of my day's meals. So we have company in the car today. Em's on the way to the gym with us.
Hi.
Looking very glamorous.
Trying.
So just kind of waited around an hour. Usually wait around 1 to 2 hours before I actually go to the gym, if I eat my breakfast first thing. Stables your blood sugar levels, and if you have large amounts of carbohydrates for breakfast, guys, you're just going to feel sluggish afterwards. You're going to get this big influx of energy and then you're going to dip, and it creates this cycle. So try to keep your breakfast high protein, low carbs, and it also helps use your fats for fuel during your workout as well. But on the way to locker room, as usual, it's my go-to gym at the moment. We actually went to a really good one the other day, didn't we? It was Science Park, WellFit. So I'm actually a member of WellFit. Was it WellFit?
Was it WellFit?
It wasn't WellFit, was it? What fucking gym was it?
Fitness. I actually don't know.
Anyway, going to the locker room. It's a leg day today. Probably not the best decision as it's a Sunday, so Monday's gonna suck. But yeah, I'll see you at the gym.
I got the bread and I got the juice. I got some dogs and I let them loose. Bring in the storm and this ain't the Zeus. Walk in the skies but this ain't the loop. This ain't the truth. We ain't the same, you ain't have a clue. I'm in the game and untouchable, cause I got the flame and this is the proof. Loading my tote, I still want all the smoke. We ain't talking about jokes, we just talking about more. I see all of my goals and it's looking like gold. I ain't asking for hope cause I know that it's show. Now you seeing me blow. This is premeditated, I've been underrated, that's an understatement. I ain't coming later, the abundance came when I allowed my bosom to the loving greatest. He the one who made it, so I'm in my bag. I that way before I ever raise a white flag. Shooting right back, raise the price tag. Chasing down all of these ghosts till I grab. Who could really stop me is what I ask. Homie, you can never get your time back. Only me and my reflection fight back. That's why this beat gon' probably need a nice pack. Jet like the 26, I'm finna run with it. I ain't gon' punt, we ain't taking it knee. I keep the starters and we going farther like T.O. and Philly, we throwing it deep. This only possible through all the obstacles. I went ahead and I found me some peace. It's why my reflection is rocking the cheese.
Leg session finished. That was a forced session, I'll be honest. I wasn't really feeling too energized. Probably to do with the fact that I didn't sleep well last night. I'm not sure why, but I feel like you have got to be fully prepared for a leg day before you go into it, and I just wasn't. Hey ho. Anyway, we're gonna go home now. I'll run you through the rest of the meals and what we've got planned for the rest of the day. See you in a sec. Right, gang, we're back at home. Got all my food laid out for the day. I'm absolutely starving looking at this, by the way, but I'm gonna run you through each meal, what times I roughly have them, and why I'm having them. So we're gonna start off with breakfast, which you've seen that I've made. So I've had to make this again just for the video. So this omelette I'll have usually 90 minutes, 2 hours before the gym, ideally. This is a high protein, low carb meal. Got fruit, fiber, got banana, potassium, with a dash of honey on top as well. So this meal is all tracked through my app. It's around 476 calories to start the day. It will be a little bit more depending on how much honey you put on it, of course. But this is pretty much the same thing that I have every day. And I get so many questions about this, like, what is it? Is it a pancake? It's not, it's just an omelette. It's made with milk, so it's fluffier basically, and it's a delicious way to start the day, and it's not too heavy before I go to the gym, okay? And then in the morning as well, I will probably have one of these bottles of water. I'll add some electrolytes into it as well, and I'll take that to the gym with me. So that's meal one. Post gym, I will normally have a protein shake at the gym. If I don't, I'll probably get one of these barbell shakes. These are one of my favorites, banana flavor. So if I have at the gym, it's probably gonna be a bit more higher calories with a banana, almond milk, chocolate protein, and possibly some dates in as well. But today, I'm gonna have this one. So it's 191 calories in here, and we've got about 24 grams of protein. So this is my post-gym shake, probably straight after my workout on the way home. When I get back, I will probably wait a little while and then I will get my lunch, okay? So this is still quite a light meal. So with my meals, I like to structure them so they get heavier towards the end of the day, so I'm fuller before I go to bed. So I save the bulk of my calories for later on, okay? So lunch will consist of this. So it's chicken, this is coconut rice, and then we've got some veg as well. So good carbs, good protein, and lots of fiber, okay? So this meal is a nice and simple one. It's only around 314 calories, but the coconut rice, I think it's because it's a slow releaser one and it keeps me really full for longer. So with my lunch, I'll probably have 2 of these cans of Pepsi Max, 0 calories. So you can have this or 0 Coke, You are gonna get people moaning about this video saying there's aspartame in all of it, but in reality, it's not really gonna do much. You have to have around 33 cans or 50 cans a day for it to affect you. So this is great for during the meal to fill me up even more, and it just quenches my sweet tooth afterwards as well, okay? So that's the first half of the day. This will keep me full until around probably 6, 7 p.m, okay? And then I will have dinner. So this is one of my favorite meals. So this has got a lot more calories in. We're looking at around 579 calories in here. We've got salmon, healthy fats, protein. We've got rice, avocado, red cabbage, and then some peppers. So a really well-rounded meal that's gonna keep me really full. And if you know me, I love beer. I've stopped drinking recently as well. So I've got a 0 Corona. This thing is only like 56 calories, and I fucking love them. So I'll have that with my dinner, and I'll try and get another bottle of water on the go as well. I'll aim for anything from 2 to 4 liters of water per day, okay? But this meal is gonna take me up until bed, where I'm gonna be really satisfied. The best part of the day, usually when me and Em put Netflix on and chill, I will make a cup of green tea with a dash of honey in as well, and then I will have some treats. This is what I mean about saving the bulk of your calories to later on in the day. It means you can have these things and still stay on track. These things aren't the enemy. It's if you eat like an asshole and have these all day, you can have foods like this. You've just got to justify them. I have this literally every day. People will think how, right? But if you look at the structure of how my day is, the bulk of my calories is in the evening. So I'm still going to bed in a calorie deficit, even though I'm full and I'm satisfied. So this meal here with a cookie and a bueno is just under 400 calories, 399 calories, okay? And this is literally gonna just satisfy me before I go to bed. There's gonna be, you know, I've had my treat, I'm going to go to bed happy and sleep like a baby. So the total of all of this here is just under 2,000 calories, 1,959 calories in here. So there will be a little bit of room for movement with, if I have a different shake, depending on how much honey I have, you know, if I have 2 of these. So this is gonna be around 2,000 calories, give or take, right? This is a really good amount of food for me that keeps me full, satisfied, and within my goals, okay? So this is pretty much what I eat in a day. So I combine this with my supplement stack as well, which I'll run you through really quickly at the end, but this is it. So this is one day of my week, right? I don't eat the same thing every single day. So you're probably wondering, like, how can this be relatable to you? So for example, you've got to, when you start tracking, you don't have to track forever, but when you do start tracking, you're gonna learn how many calories and macros are in different types of foods, right? So for example, lunch, this is a lean meat. So if you're going to be swapping it for something else, or you can't get your hands on chicken, look at things like turkey or like white fish. These are really high sources of protein that are quite lean. But if you look at salmon, for example, with higher fats in and your omega-3s, you wanna swap this for something like a steak, you know, like a ribeye steak or something like that, because this is a higher calorie meal. So when you start getting used to tracking things, you're educating yourself to learn what's on your plate. So when you do go out for dinners, you can roughly guide yourself. And this is a bit of a life hack that no one really realizes why they're tracking. People look at tracking like it's just a chore. It's not. You're educating yourself on how to eat when you can't stay on track, right? So by using the platform like on my phone is a really good way to start with that. Right, to give you a little summary of my supplement stack, we've got AM, we've got PM, and then this one I take on both. So what you're seeing here is essentially my stack on a morning, which I'll have with my breakfast, that promotes functionality, you know, with my body, gives me energy, promotes fat loss. You've got your omega-3s as well for your brain, heart, and joint function, okay? So this is what I take in the morning. And before bed, I will take my PM stack, which is my magnesium, ashwagandha, and zinc. Zinc, guys, double up on, you're probably deficient in it, and it's gonna help in the bedroom. And creatine is the goat. So I have 5 grams in the morning, and I'll probably have 5 grams later on in the day, probably the afternoon. Sometimes I load up to 15. Why? Because 5 grams will really help you in the gym, physically. Anything over that 5 grams is taken up by other parts of the body, i.e. the brain, so your cognitive performance will go through the roof. I literally see this when I've had a rough night's sleep. I will have more creatine and it mitigates lack of sleep. It literally helps me perform better when I'm working, my memory's better. So creatine is the goat here. So
I would have that on both. But that's a little summary of my supplement stack. You've got what I eat for the day. Yeah, that's everything. So bearing in mind, this is what I eat, right? This doesn't say it's gonna work for you. The main thing is tracking and consistency and finding something you enjoy to eat. You can see like my meals are very enjoyable. Now I get to eat this before bed and I'm still on track each day. You know, right now my goal isn't to be on stage or be 6% body fat. It's to feel and look good, right? Longevity, just enjoy the process. And I think that's what a lot of people forget. In order to get in shape, it's not about going through like a grueling training and diet. You need to enjoy the process because we're in the game of life here, right? So I hope all this helps. Track your food and I'll see you on the next one.